losing Wesley definitely helped me think about giving back and doing it unofficially in his name in some cases, but making sure that, you know, any chance I get to honor him in giving back, I'd take it. Meals on Wheels.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, how you doing today?
Be careful out there, right?
I think you have a blessed day.
You too, sir.
All right. We lost John Wesley Jr. to suicide back in 2009. And my wife and I, you know, we were grieving, but we weren't making any progress in our grief. We were kind of stuck in one spot. The sessions that we were going to consisted of other families who had losses that were combat related, not suicide related. And there was a lot of shame associated with it. And I think that stems back to the way society has viewed suicide over the years. So we stopped going because we gotten all we could get out of that. TAPS is an organization that I hold dear to my heart because at a time when my family needed it, it was there. I became affiliated with TAPS in 2010 at my first National Suicide Seminar. And our exposure to TAPS opened up doors for us because we realized there were other people just like us who were grieving suicide, and seeing that they were growing after the suicide. And it filled in some gaps and allowed us to grieve the way we needed to. Being able to understand that John's death and how he died didn't define his life, that it had meaning, it had purpose, and being able to honor that life that he lived. I feel very tight with the TAPS community. They're my second family. And outside of TAPS, I think I feel more part of the local community I live in as well. I'm out doing things in the community for others, not myself. And I do the same thing at TAPS as well. I volunteer when I can, and I'm a peer mentor helping other dads as well, because that post-traumatic growth is important. Men like to hold those feelings in. They like to be the knights in shining armor who don't have any chinks in it, that everything bounces off of us. But it's okay to cry. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to have feelings, because, you know, if you hold it in, it's very toxic for you, and you won't make those progressive steps in your grief journey. And you have to be able to be on the right path and have the right guidance to make it down that path. I know that as I give back to clients on Meals on Wheels and fathers who have lost their sons to suicide, I know that I'm making a difference in their lives, a positive difference. And I think in doing so, I definitely honor Wesley's legacy.